I know a lot of negotiations have been going on in the bill is soon to be before us, and I appreciate the senators in both parties who have done that. But sometimes we forget there are hundreds of other people who work on it. I know the members of the Senate Appropriations Committee have been working extremely hard. I think of people like Chuck Kiefer and Shanda Paterni, Jessica Berry, and others in our committee who have given up weekends, evenings. They were working and briefing me until last evening on the work they were doing. Because we can say what we want to do, but then you've got to write it down. I mean, the same thing happened with the bill that fortunately passed unanimously here to reimburse our National Guard, to pay the back pay and other necessities of the Capitol Police, to try to repair the damage and improve the situation after what happened, terrible things that happened on January 6th, to go for higher protections of COVID for everybody who works here in the Capitol, staff, professionals, everybody. I mean, this is from those who clean the Capitol to those who guard the Capitol. They all need this kind of protection. And with the help of Gene Shaheen and others, we were able to put in additional money and changes in the law to help us bring translators back from Afghanistan, people who had worked, put their lives on the line for our military, and bring them to safety. As soon as first President Trump and then President Biden said we are leaving, their lives and the lives of their families were greatly endangered by the Taliban, and now they're back. But I mention that because, I mean, sometimes I might say, only half in jest, the senators are merely constitutional impediments to their staffs. But we are very fortunate to have some of the brightest women and men anywhere in the staffs of the senators of both parties, and certainly in those who administer the Senate, including those who are presently sitting, preparing to help us on everything from points of order to making sure the right papers are done and that the votes are counted properly. I see all of these people working hard here today. When I came into the Capitol, everybody from those who have to follow and make a copy of what I say on the floor, on through, I didn't hear anybody say, boy, I wish I wasn't here. I'm sure just about everybody had other plans for Saturday and Sunday. Instead, they're here. And I think we owe a great debt of gratitude to those who have come here, who are helping us perform our duties. And I hope the senators on both sides of the aisle will take note of that, try to bring these things to a conclusion. Of course, have whatever votes we need. But keep in mind that there are hundreds, thousands of people who work here in the Capitol whose schedules are oftentimes disrupted because of our schedules. They do it, they help us, they support us. We could not do our job without them. And I hope we will take note of that and help them in reaching a conclusion, or at least give some finality to what we're doing. I'm willing to stay here whatever hours are necessary, but I'm hoping that we will know what those hours are so that the hundreds, even thousands of other people who work here in the Capitol can go about playing for themselves, their families, their friends, whatever it need be. So, Mr. President, I would note that there's, well, the distinguished presiding officer is here, and I'm here in the Senate. I'm not holding up anything because there's no other senator seeking recognition, but I hope this may be coming to conclusion, and with that, I will yield the floor and suggest the absence of a quorum.
The clerk will call the roll.
Ms. Baldwin.